you know, Zimbabwe push forward and unleash a shot or two, and maybe we'll see that in the last few minutes as they try and pinch and poach the ball in the midfield. It's been won back there by Egypt as they go down the left-hand side. Again, the danger is Fatu. The ball back to Fatih, going through the middle. Adel trying to get the touch. Oh, there's the attempt to try and thread the ball through to Marmoush, doesn't happen. They collect and push forward with a quick counter. Collected on the left side. That's a good ball. Picked up by Marmoush. Marmoush over to the right-hand side. Mo Salah into the side. Zizu with the shot, it goes high. Can't keep it down.
Yep.
A glaring opportunity once again for the player Zizu, the Ahli midfielder, winger, call him what you like. You can play in all sorts of positions, but a header and now that shot, unable to keep them low enough. And the CAF president, Patrice Motsepe, they're watching on, of course. To the last minute we go. We're going out for a throw-in. Yeah, we thought it was going to be a few minutes, and we do have 5 minutes of added time, enough for this man Mario Marinicha to work his magic, unless we see Egypt push forward. Adel picks it up, he's got an open up he wants to put on his right foot. The driving shot that comes in has been blocked once again, and but still look at the chance. There's the shot!
Salah wins it! Yes! Mohamed!
And he's got one.
Yes! Mohamed!
You can't stop him. One time to make your mark.
The 3-point comes home.
Slick finish there for the Liverpool man. And that's his happy place coming into this Egyptian team as we take a look at this moment again, Amanda.
Yep, typical Mo Salah. Always sniffing in and around that area. He does really well to use his body to protect the ball. Teenage Hadebe had no chance. Look at the composure, the ball control, stays on his feet, shows great strength, and certainly beats Arubi, who's been exceptional this evening.
So unlucky there. Hadebe comes across. He can't block the shot, and that is the moment of magic. And Hossam Hassan looks the calmest he's looked all night. The Egyptian fans, they erupt here in Agadir because Mo Salah, the magician, has done it again. The smiles on the bench tell the tale. Frustration for Zim. They don't deserve it, especially at this time of the game, after how valiant they've been throughout. But the scenario just tells us that there's more for Zimbabwe to come in this AFCON, because they've really shown what they're capable of doing. But when you come up against class like this man here, I think you realise that it only takes a little moment for someone like Mo Salah to create the wizardry, and he's just gone and done that.
Yep, that's the experience that you need from Mo Salah. You keep him in the game in as much as he hasn't been involved. He's been isolated, but you cannot really leave him unmarked. One opening, one small chance that he gets, certainly going to punish you.
No foul on Mustafa Mohamed. Picks up, moving forward. Zimbabwe looking to try and get themselves an equaliser. They have been brilliant They do feel frustrated. But there's still a couple of minutes remaining. And they will fight, and they picked up possession here. An opportunity arises. Can they get themselves a shot? Wonderful touch there. Dell just getting his foot in there to just diffuse the danger. Bring an end to what could have been. And watch out, there's danger lurking. And the through ball doesn't manage to picked up there by Zizou. Well, I must admit, since he's come on, he's been racking up the kilometres, itching to put in his steps tonight.
Absolutely, and at some points I thought there's not enough time for Zizou to really carry on with the game. The coach bringing him on as a sub probably should have started with him, but look at his impression when he gets onto the pitch. That's why we call the subs impact players. Immediate impact, really getting the team ticking.
Well, that was the Chiroa haul down on Mo Salah. That was Wolves against Liverpool for a moment. These Zim fans having a blast. They were until a few minutes ago.
1 minute left. 1 minute left.
There's the long ball that goes out for a goal kick. Nothing happening there. Washington Arubi. A last-minute opportunity here for Zimbabwe to get themselves an equaliser. Picked up possession in the middle. Again, good work, Pradera. Strong, burly midfielder, protects the ball well. As the header has been collected by Marmouche, standout player tonight. Having just been repositioned there by his coach. And the last chance scenario as we reach the 95 minutes. All Egyptian fans watching the Senegalese referee. Group B drama already in the opening clash, Amanda.
This is what we're here for. We love the drama.
We love it.
We love the drama.
And the ball goes out. Throw in it is for Zimbabwe. Back to Arubi. He'll kick it up one last time, maybe. Last opportunity here for the Warriors. That midfield is locking it down, but the Warriors battle on.
Yes.
There it is, the final whistle has been blown. They have hauled themselves back from behind. They somehow dealt with the Warriors, who took an early lead. But it's Marmouche and then Mo Salah who have rescued Egypt after a very difficult clash against the Warriors of Zimbabwe in this Group B opener for these two nations. The final score, Egypt 2, Zimbabwe 1. I mean, what an extraordinary scenario. And Egypt, the 7-time winners of this Africa Cup of Nations, going behind after the 20th minute from that Prince Dube goal, and that they had to work so hard. But what about Mo Salah? You cannot stop this man from doing what he loves, and that is playing football. When he's on the pitch, he will score. When he's on the pitch, he will assist. He will put everything into his game, and that was a sterling opening game for that man there, who was just itching to get himself a start and a finish. You got both.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think a great start from Mo Salah. Just staying in the game, that takes a lot of qualities from a brilliant player like him. Not losing concentration, but being a pivotal and instrumental leader of the team and making sure that he steps up at the right moment. But at the same time, we have to applaud that back five of the Zimbabweans, the Karangana of this world, the Sakwara as well in that defense. But they did really well. But of course, Arubi, I think, in that goalkeeping position certainly kept them in the game.
Yeah, and I think that Mario Marinizza has done a brilliant job, in fact, in how he tactically worked this magic. and got this team together in just a small amount of time, because they'll be competitive against Bafana. They'll be competitive also against
How
Angola.
do you feel about this accolade?
Feeling very good. We had a rough start to the beginning of the game, but the most important thing is that we took the 3 points, and now we look forward to the next game.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, just incredible scenes. The Egyptian fans are happy, of course, and man of the match, Umar Marmoush of Man City. That goal was just, I mean, it was as if thunder came from the high Atlas Mountains and just hit us like that. That shot, I mean, I want to check the velocity, because I'm sure that there are fast cars, you know, up in Casablanca that don't go as fast as that ball. The way it was rifled past Arubi.
Yep, rifled past Arubi. It was struck with so much of anger, I think, because they were frustrated. They've been knocking, they've been trying everything, varying their play, long balls, the crosses, trying to play in between the lines. But it had to take a moment of individual brilliance, and that's what Mamouche did, really getting the likes of Salah as well to come to the party. I think Mo Salah performed the typical smash and grab this evening.
Your favourite term?
My favourite term, it's a smash and grab.
Listen, I think that's one of the best examples we've had this year of a smash and grab, I'll give you that. Mo Salah coming to the rescue. Mo Salah doing Mo Salah things. You know, the control, the shot. I think that, you know, they had numerous opportunities. We saw how they bossed possession, how they passed the ball. You know, they were frustrated, but they never once took away the disbelief of scoring. I didn't see them. It's, of course, the Marmoush goal sort of, you know, calmed the storm. But afterwards, they believed. You could see the belief. It was stepped up another level. And it was always going to be one of those guys. If it wasn't Zizou, it was going to be, you know, the likes of Mo Salah or, you know, Marmoush, Mustafa Mohamed. Those guys, they just looked awesome up front. Adel came on and also